What's up, bitches? I'm McStud.
And I'm Mrs. McStud.
The loser of the pencil sharpener.
Don't say that on video! Everybody knows how stupid I really am.
I don't think you don't want to lost it. So
I think that I really am.
we have an electric pencil sharpener. I was looking for it earlier in the day, and we've continued looking through it throughout the evening.
I think I might have thought about moving it.
Oh,
I really
Jesus.
have no clue. And how many days ago was that?
well, it was something over last
Sunday.
weekend.
So it was almost oh yeah, I've worked a lot since then. I can't remember. I give up. I'll stop looking for that bitch. Ew.
It's like church
that
bells.
my ears.
Church bells.
I gotta bathe.
You do.
Are you gonna bathe with me?
Fish and stank? Yes.
Or you can at least wash my hair. I'm tired. You can wash it.
Fish and stank. Happy Thursday night Malt Liquor. I had totally forgotten because we got busy. I was going to let Lysandra sit in for this one. Bet she'll be back on Sunday, maybe. Or whenever.
Sunday?
I don't know, whenever. I mean, for football. I was going to let Lysandra sit in for the
Oh.
football video. But we got busy, so I couldn't contact Lysandra. Anyways, Thursday night football. The Green Bay Fudge Packers are playing the Philadelphia Schmeagles. And the game is way closer than I thought it would be. Actually, the Eagles are winning, which is ridiculous. Because I had the Packers winning this game. I didn't see any way that the Packers would lose to the Eagles. Did you, Miss McStud?
No. So I have big dick on my phone. But hey.
Why do you have big dick on your phone? Probably because you looked it up.
Probably because you wanted to have your grubby hands all up in my shit.
Sorry.
Or my phone. I shouldn't say my shit.
So what is it? This is week 4 of the NFL. And we got Aaron Fist his own ass Rodgers, quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, is failing his team right now. Because
He's
they're not
probably
ahead.
not failing his team.
And
It probably isn't his fault.
Carson, I got a big eagle dick in my ass, Wentz, is not failing his team.
They're by a whole field goal.
You
Hold
ever-
on.
That was
Yeah,
like a touchdown.
A whole field goal or whole touchdown, yeah. And the extra point.
You ever think about sniffing Aaron Rodgers' jockstrap?
Sniffing jockstraps is not my style.
What about Brett Favre's?
That's nasty. I don't care. No,
The Iron Man of
jockstraps.
football. He wouldn't go like wring his jockstrap out in your mouth.
The fuck I would. Never.
Like, oh, Brett, snap. I need that jockstrap. I want that ball and ass sweat all in my mouth.
Frick.
You ever just like want to take a sweaty jockstrap and like put it in your mouth and suck the sweat out of it?
Okay, why do you think about jockstraps so much? That's the question of the night.
Here's what I'm thinking about Sunday football. This is the weekend we've been waiting for. The Colts play the Raiders. This is the week Jacoby, my taint smells like ass, Brissett, takes a federal pounding ass prison pounding to the Raiders.
Shit.
Derek Carr is going to shove that official NFL size football directly up Brissett's ass. He's going to cough it up
The real question
into
is
T.Y. Hilton's ass.
Can the Colts win still? They're going to win regardless. But can they still pull it off if T.Y. Hilton's injured?
No one gives a fuck about Gimp. Oh, my name's T.Y. Hilton. My leg hurts. My leg hurts. I'm a colt. I'm a pony. And I can't even gallop. We need
Bitch,
Chuck
please.
Pagano back. Jim Irsay. I want a pay raise.
I
And
might
I'll
have
play.
to work, but I will be wearing my jersey. And you will get that shit on my phone before then.
Jim Irsay, I need some perks. Can you help me?
Ew.
You got some Vicodins? What?
That's disgusting.
I'm just saying, the Colts are going down.
By who?
The Raiders are taking the Colts down to motherfucking Chinatown.
Yeah, right. I just busted out in laughter. Because you want to say the Raiders are going to beat the Colts. Who have the Raiders beat this season?
Who did they play the first game? Can't remember the first game. Broncos. Monday Night Football. They beat the Broncos.
How did they play last week?
I think it was they were poisoned.
Oh. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're full of shit. They suck all the time. The only reason they beat the Broncos is because the Broncos had a bad game.
That's bitch. You know what I like? Real talk though. You know what I like most about the Colts and watching them play every Sunday? Not a goddamn motherfucking thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, watch me get angry.
No, I mean really. Like
I really need to price that. I'm gonna price that NFL ticket. I really want that.
Like who's coaching this team anymore? Like the Colts are just going nowhere.
But if I get NFL, the fuck. If I get NFL ticket, can I watch it on my phone?
How'd that go again? What app? Was it an app?
No, it's on NFL. I don't know. It's fucking from this guy that I work with. He has Hulu, and we were talking because he's a Green Bay Packers fan, so am I. So we were talking about Green Bay Packers.
Oh, the cheesehead?
Yes, and he has Hulu, but he says he bought the NFL ticket for like $300.
From Hulu?
No, just the NFL ticket.
Oh.
Not from Hulu. I don't think they're associated.
Oh, I bet I could download that on that.
So I don't know how it works.
But you can download the apps on Hulu.
But can I watch it on my phone?
You know,
Because I don't think he can.
I was thinking about that the other day. I think you can watch it from your mobile device. I think when your son did it, he might have been doing it on his Xbox. Totally different device. It's like a home device as opposed to mobile. I think you can because after we had that conversation, I think we might have been shopping and I pulled up football or pulled up something.
Can you work on that between now and Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. Have you got that puzzle yet? Because that's all you're focusing on.
I don't know it.
Let me see it. Sometimes it takes a man.
Box your thoughts. Box your dreams. Box your...
In your bed.
What?
The ball's in, Y with the R, bed, in your bed. What?
Yeah, I said that 10 minutes ago. I can't think right now. You're such a dick.
How was your day?
So what happened to the pencil sharpener?
We don't know. We don't
It's
know.
a lot better than yesterday. I gotta pee. But thank you.
I didn't know that. I now know.
As I should have to tell you every time I gotta go to the bathroom. Are you my dad?
Sometimes I like to smack your ass.
Just sometimes though.
Seriously?
I don't have it very often.
Really? Oh, hey there. Captain Junk Grabber.
You gotta find that pencil sharpener. It's bothering me. That's your goal tomorrow when I work forever and ever and ever. And how long do I work tomorrow? 14 hours.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm really good at writing. Very good creative writing. I can make a book out of this. You know those old Nancy Drew books?
Yes. The
How
mystery of...
Yeah, the McStuds and the mystery of the missing pencil sharpener. Can you imagine the shit I could come up with in 20 minutes for this book? I could have like 6 chapters written.
This is the most... If I did this, this is the most ridiculous thing that I have done. Like, I mean, I always forget where shit's at. Like, don't get me wrong, but... like an object like, that I use and that I cannot recall.
I think it was the kids.
I don't think so.
But check this out. Chapter 2. Mrs. McStud vigorously walks into her daughter's bedroom. As she bends over, Mr. McStud notices the tight crease of her jeans into her butt crack. He says, "Baby, is a pencil sharpener in there?" As he proceeds to cut Mrs. McStud's ass cheek with his hand.
Are you done?
I'm just saying, I could write the fucking shit out of this novel. It would be funny.
And you can't even make this up. Like, I literally lost a whole pencil sharpener that plugs into an outlet.
As McStud circled the house looking for this pencil sharpener, a strange noise emitted from his sphincter. He realized then that he had just farted.
Oof!
Stay on task, he told himself. Farts come and go. The pencil sharpener must stay.
You make me sick.
I'm just saying, I could write the fuck out of this.
I hope I didn't do it. I'd be fine underneath her bed or something, so I know that I'm not losing my head.
Oh shit, hang on. Hey there.
Are you gonna do that in real life?
Yes.
In
ma'am.
bed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then. You can do it again then. If you're not going to, then keep your fucking hands off of me.
My hand's cold?
Ew! Don't stop teasing me.
Notice as McStud grasps Mrs. McStud's neck, her legs tremble. Her vagina pulsates with delight.
Actually, I'm thinking that I really think I want to get up early.
Her panties
I think I need to go to work.
soaked.
My mind's just all over.
So, speaking of, you love work. But speaking of, unfortunately, Miss McStud had to work today, but I spent the day home with kids. Due to some unfortunate circumstances. However, she went to work, so I was like, she's been craving a good coffee for a while because she's working so many hours. And with all this other shit going on, I was like, I want to get her some good coffee and a breakfast sandwich. Because she's not eating a whole lot. Not as much as she should. So I go to Panera Bread. And there was a line when I walked in. Not usually like that. And I overhear both cashiers telling customers that it's a new system, they're trying to figure it out. I guess placing orders on the touchscreen because, it's so complex to, pick an item that you want and then edit it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the general public. So, what I wanted was 2 iced caramel lattes with an extra shot of espresso in each, and two sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches with scrambled egg on farmer-style bread. The woman had many a problem processing this. She's like, hang on. She wanted to do it one at a time. I was like, okay, no problem. So she goes, you want 2 sausage, egg, and cheese? She repeated this to me. Sausage, egg, and cheese, sandwiches, scrambled eggs, home-style bread. I'm like, yes. I said, 2 caramel lattes, extra shot of espresso in each. And she gets the order in, and she goes, do you want a receipt? And all I could think of is, yes, I do want a receipt. I always ask for one, just in case. But I didn't look at it.
I mean, it's expensive there.
Yeah.
So it's like $23.
But I didn't look at it. So I heard her go over and say, hey, I got these 2 sandwiches come over. They need to be on farm-style bread with scrambled egg and sausage. And she literally said that to the cook. So I'm like, oh, okay, this should be good. So I didn't look at the receipt or nothing like that. So I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like 3rd person in line. Finally, it comes up. There's 1 iced caramel latte, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not a caramel latte fan. I just wanted the espresso because I was tired. But then there was it looked like a cold iced coffee. And then I was like, I literally said this. Oof. It's like she rang it up wrong. I was like, it's supposed to be 2 caramel lattes.
You had to tell the worker that?
Well, I was like, it's supposed to be 2 caramel lattes with an extra shot of espresso in each. She's like, oh, we made an extra one because we didn't know. I'm like, it didn't strike me as odd. I was like, well, maybe this got confused with the drinks. I'm like, okay. So I walk out, I drive back, and I check everything. you have the sausage, egg and cheese with scrambled egg, but it's on the brioche bun, which I didn't want, which turned out to be good.
Yeah.
But mine was egg and bacon on the brioche bun. And I had not yet tasted the iced caramel latte with the extra shot of espresso. I'm like, what the fuck? And I pull out the receipt before I go in. I'm like, she rings me up for an iced caramel latte, an espresso
Extra
or something,
espresso,
an
yeah.
extra espresso or something crazy. I'm like, what the? And then it said she put brioche bun on both of them, which was the scrambled egg and the thing with the scrambled egg was correct. But then scrambled egg, and brioche bun, and bacon. I never said one time that I say fucking bacon in this conversation with this bitch. And I heard her go over and say, they're 2 sausage sandwiches that need to be on fucking farm-style bread with scrambled egg. So not only did she know she fucked the fucking shit up, she told the fucking people, I'm guessing that she fucked it up, and they still fucked it up.
And the coffee wasn't all that I dreamt of. I mean, it gave me an espresso.
I'm sorry, I like black coffee. I always do. I'm not a big fan of the sweet shit. But when I go there, I'm like, fuck it. I'll get the caramel. I'll drink it. It's decent. Not my favorite thing in the world. But I take a drink and it tastes like someone just brewed coffee and put that old old person coffee creamer in
No
there.
flavor.
That kind of just like dulls the actually delicious taste of black coffee. But I'd rather have black coffee than have that fucking shitty creamer in there. I'm like,
There was no caramel taste.
there was no caramel.
It tasted like, really, they brewed a pot of coffee, poured it over ice, with a shot of espresso. I did feel the effects of the espresso.
Yeah, I did too.
Like I was very energetic.
After I texted you that, I was like, oh wow.
But I didn't taste any sweet shit. All I tasted was the bland of the cream, and it tasted like a brewed cup of black coffee, which I would have been cool with. Like, next time, just give me black coffee and a fucking espresso, because I'd rather have black coffee and espresso with that instead of that.
You saw the receipt?
Yeah.
I didn't think about this.
They rung it up twice. Different.
But the extra shot of espresso is only a certain amount of cents.
Well, one of them was $1.79.
Yeah, that was the extra one. But the
other one was like 89 cents.
I think the extra shot of espresso is 79 cents itself. So I don't know what the fuck she did, what the fuck she was doing, how the fuck she did it, but it was a complete fucking clusterfuck. And all I wanted was Miss McStud to have some food and some good coffee.
I got both.
Yeah, at least the food was good, and you got your espresso, but the drink wasn't up to par. But
I mean, that was $23.
Yeah.
Like, I'm such a tight ass. Like, that was $23.
For 2 breakfast sandwiches and 2 drinks.
Yes. And I would definitely pay that if they fucking made it right.
Here's the thing. I could have went to Ricker's, got us some amazing breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sausage, egg, and cheese on, what was it, a croissant? Yeah, croissant.
I like it
which
with
are
the
fucking
waffles.
amazing. And she likes them with the waffles. And they have some decently strong coffee. That's not my favorite coffee, but it's decently strong.
I would have preferred that over, I mean, sadly, what I ate today.
That would have been a third of the
$25.
cost. No, about half the cost of fucking Panera to go there and get that. And if they didn't have it, I didn't go to work, so I could have just ordered it and made it fresh.
Or drive down the fucking road to Starbucks. And I tried to call a bitch to Panera today because, I mean, we work right across the fucking road. So, I mean, whenever I work all this overtime, so I'm at 44 hours as of the end of today. This is Monday through Thursday, 44 hours. So whenever I work all these hours, I mean, I have a tendency to go there quite a bit on the weekends and shit to order coffee. But if they're on fucking up that bad and can't get shit right, I mean, they need to know that I'm going to stop at Starbucks down the road.
I've never had breakfast sandwiches from Starbucks. They look really good.
Well, I mean, they're okay.
I mean, Starbucks is not the cheapest option either, but it's good.
Yeah, but they make my fucking drink right.
And they do it right, at least they,
I mean, they might be probably the same price of Panera.
I don't think I've ever had an issue with my order at Starbucks. Only because The only issue I had is because I ordered it wrong. Remember that one you
Yes.
iced, whatever?
Yeah,
Anderson.
you ordered it wrong.
And they got it without ice or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's the only problem I've ever had. If any Starbucks, really. Yeah, it's pricey, but
They make
get
their
it
shit
right.
right. Yeah.
I'll give them that.
And like the coffee that I drink there, they already have like 2 or 3 shots of espresso in it. So I don't have to pay for extra espresso.
But you can.
Yeah. And sometimes I do. Just depends on how many hours I
Mhm.
work, but
I will say, like, I text you that, and then, like, a couple minutes later before you text me back, I'm like, oh, it's in there.
what else?
The espresso.
Yeah, it was in there.
So I'm like, man, I'm awake.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm awake. Because I was a little groggy
I was awake.
throughout the experience, but after I drank my whole thing before I got home.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's not really
But you know how I am. I consume food and I consume drinks.
I gotta pee really bad.
You wanna talk about something for 10 minutes?
Do you want to finish this by yourself? I said it once, I'm not gonna say it again.
Oh, this makes excited spoken. That's all we need to know. I love you, baby. Sorry you got all this crazy shit going on in your long hours. But I'm always here for you.
I know.
Anyways, I'm McStud.
And this is my son?
This has been Malt Liquor Thursday Night Football. My balls are the size of
Wonder
grapefruits.
what's the score?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Okay.
Anyways, we'll catch you bitches later. Deuces. Oh!